This is spelling, week 5, lesson 34. We are doing Wednesday words on a Thursday because we're a day behind. So you have the words serve, timbre, clover, blender, meter, millimeter, and cashier. We'll notice that the only word that doesn't say in it is cashier, so that's our little special word. So we do have the ER rule here. So ER is an R-controlled vowel, so it is going to say So we have serve, timbre, clover, blender, meter, millimeter, and cashier. So going over the definitions of our words today, we have the word serve. So serve is to perform duties or services for another person or organization. Our example is the waiter had to serve the guests their food. Next we have the word timbre. So timbre is wood prepared for use in building and carpentry. So carpentry is using wood to build things like furniture. So our example is the carpenter used a timbre to build a cabinet. Next we have the word clover. Clover is a plant that has dents, so dents is thick, globular flower heads, and leaves that are usually 3 or 4 lobed. So here we've got a little picture of a clover that Miss Soker drew. So that's a 3-leaf clover. Our example is the 4-leaf clover was a sign of good luck, and 4-leaf clovers are said to be a sign of good luck because they are rare. Our next word is the word blender. So a blender is a person or a thing that mixes things together. So our example is they made a smoothie in the blender for breakfast. Next we have the word meter. So a meter is a measurement of distance. Example, there are just over 3 feet in 1 meter. I think it's like 3.2 something, so just over. Next we've got a millimeter. So a millimeter is 1/1000th of a meter. So that's really teeny tiny itty bitty. So our example is the millimeter is used to measure tiny things like insects. And our last word that we have is the word cashier. A cashier is a person handling payments and receipts in a store, bank, or other business. Our example is the cashier at the store rang up the items that I wanted to buy.